let's see what I know. I'm back here with The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, where I am looking at the album by accident somewhat. I was just using it to sync up my... It doesn't matter. These are Zelda's picture... The Zelda's picture was taking, yes. These are the Zelda's picture was taking. I could have sworn picture took a few more Zeldas than this, though. Beneath Hyrule Castle. It's cool that it tells you where it is, though. Hey, look at here, I'm buying the picture. Oh, it looks so cool. So, our adventure log, the closed door. When you tried to, this is what we did just now in Tears of the Kingdom. When you tried to open the door to the Temple of Time, Rauru appeared and said he was the original owner of your new arm. He also said you need to revitalize the arm so the power of its touch will open the door. To do that, visit the island shrines. A green light spirals above each of them. We also have a quest, find Princess Zelda, which we should be apprised on the details of. A steward construct gave it to me. You found yourself on a strange island in the sky after you awoke. A steward construct claims that Princess Zelda gave it her Purah pad, all to get into your hands. The device's map shows a yellow point of light. The construct said that's where you'll find the princess. And where is that? Inside this temple, ostensibly. Which is also where the door to the temple is, usefully. And that's one of our shrines that we're gonna head to, so we might as well go there first, as it's very close. And the ability you get there is useful to getting to other places, among other things. Yes, I know I'm very wounded, but we'll come upon a cooking pot soon, I'm sure. Oh, right, and since I'm not doing a a fast run of it anymore, I don't have to go there fast. I can take it as slow as I want. I can explore around here. I can look at the water. I can look at the water, man. You know how exciting it is to be able to look at the water? Let us cut some of these reeds, though, because I haven't yet found out if there are any bugs that can spawn from them, and I would like the idea of that, because I know they added all kinds of little critters and new resources and stuff. First angry robot I see is getting a rock to the face. I mean, unless they're not angry at me, in which case... oh, mushroom. Anyway, I think my plan speaks for itself. No, I wouldn't worry about it. I'm gonna stealth kill you with a rock. Can I stealth with the rock? You can't, no. Oh, that's cool. In Breath of the Wild, I think if you pressed stealth, he just did the crouch and it, like, dropped, but now he actually puts it down first. Just like I was saying in Part 0, all the little quality of life changes. This robot was trying to shoot something with an arrow. Let's hope I am not the next target. Although, by the look of it, they're not really excellent at it, so... I guess I don't have too much to be worried about. Speaking of, well, I'll grab those in a moment, after I'm done my excellent stealth attack here. I learned this technique in ninja school. It's called brain your opponent with a rock before they get a chance to do anything. How I won most of the fights and passed the ninja exam! Haha! That didn't do nearly enough damage. No, wait, don't! Please, go away! Fast! Thank you. Unfortunately, that's gotten rid of all my silly little, tree branches as well. Don't need to worry about them anymore. Well, one of your particles was on the ground and just disappeared. God, there is a lovely amount of grass here, though. Eh. No, Sebastian number 8! Ah. God, I can't believe I got that right, that it was actually Sebastian number 8. Never mind it. I've most fortuitously got a bow now, though, and a handful of arrows. That's probably quite good. Pleased with that. The wooden craftsmanship on it is divine. Look at the little paint marks on it, too. God, the bows designs in this game are some of the coolest. Yes, well, this is something that we'll deal with in a moment. Oh, check this out. Can I make it as far as... Actually, this is worth saving before doing. You know what? Actually, it's not worth attempting, period. What is worth attempting is getting this mushroom, though, because they are yummy and very good for you in a variety of ways. Don't ask me how I jumped around the ledge like that. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, there's a ledge here. I can just do this. Perfect. All right, you. I'm gonna do you like I did to your maybe friend. With ease. But also with a stealth attack. I went to ninja school! I didn't pass, but I did go. Oh, I'm actually missing a slot here, so I should have cut these up for another tree branch. There we go. Delightful, delightful. Actually, I was slightly more thorough than I thought when I went through this the first time, because I'm finding too much new stuff, even exploring around a few nooks and crannies that I didn't before. Clearly haven't been all over there at all yet, though, so we should definitely do that in a moment. After we get whatever at the top of here, which I know what it is, but we will all know soon enough, won't we? Oh, there's some birds migrating, are they? Lovely. Wonder where they're headed. What direction is that? They're headed west. What for, I wonder? Oh, God, look at that sunset. Isn't that just delightful? Oh, and the way the clouds come over it and then the little lens flare goes away. Oh, that's gorgeous. It'd be even nicer to focus on it if I wasn't dripping wet and blinking red. Let's just sit on the steps and admire the view, shall we? Oh, look at that one last little lens flare before it goes by. Beyond the mountains, ne'er to be seen, ere next morning. Goodbye, sun. And good night, Earth. Well, delightful. Off we go. Can I even get to the top from here? Sure I could. Uku Shrine! Oh yes, you also get healed at the end of these, so that the blinking will finally cease then. Or if I somehow manage to axe myself before then, I suppose. This is normal, I'm familiar with this. This happened a lot in Breath of the Wild, blue rings appearing on stuff. That didn't, though. That's super cool. Hi, dragon! Say, is that one of the dragons we've seen in Breath of the Wild? Don't think so. Whoa, I feel strange. It tastes like lime. Should I stop? We're in, baby. We're in, darling. We're in, honey. We are here. Ugh. I've got some eldritch energy hanging on my skin. It feels weird. Hey, Rauru. You said you were sorry for startling me before. Maybe you should stop teleporting in and just walk in like a normal person. I mean, sorry, that's insensitive. You're dead. So, you've made it here. This is a shrine of light. Long ago, I filled these places with light that purges evil. I believe this light will restore an ability your right arm has lost. Well, it's your right arm, technically. Now then, extend your hand. Which one? Oh, the robot one, obviously. Sorry. Here you are. Who installed a new ringtone on my arm? Badass. Hello, this is Link. You gave me another hand? I only have 2 arms. This is not very helpful. Rauru. Oh, but this was an ultra hand. What are you saying? I should get rid of my only remaining flesh hand? Grab and move objects and stick them together. Your wish is my command. You're very pretty. This is the ultra hand ability. It allows you to move objects freely and attach them to other objects. With it, you will be able to build a great number of things. Really, anything you can imagine. Use Ultra Hand and receive the blessing from the shrine. Yes, sir! I'll report back here once I've done that, or will it teleport me outside and I'll see you then? Just please tell me I'll see you again. Is there anything behind this thing to start? I remember I missed the treasure chest in one of the Great Sky Island shrines when I did this the first time. Sorry, I promise eventually I'll stop saying when I did this the first time. Clunk! And now it's a simple matter of making a very ergonomic bridge. Like so! That's exactly how all bridges should look. Especially if you then go like, and just stick it like that. It's perfect. I mean, let's be serious now. This is obviously gonna make it all the way across. See? It's a perfect straight walking path. How could anyone refuse this perfect bridge? No, wait, I'm sorry, I take it back. Let me up. Oh, thank goodness. All right, let's make something slightly less stupid. I mentioned already, but in part 0, which I'm going to talk about forever, I absolutely adore that the way you unstick things is you just go like, with the stick. That's so fun. Oh my god, I almost got myrtleized by that. Alrighty here. Let's turn this so that it leans in a likable angle just like that. Perfect. It would seem I missed the shirt again, if it's not in a place that we've already been able to access, so sorry about that. I've got amber! Is that the only treasure here? That it is. I don't remember which shrine I was sure that was gonna kill me. Missed the treasure in last time, but a mistake I won't make twice. I can't stand leaving the treasures untreasured. Alright, you hook. Let me tell you what you're gonna do. You're gonna get off of that thing, and I'm gonna attach you to this other hook. I've mentioned already as well in part 0, but the music in this reminds me so much of Pikmin 3. Speaking of, Pikmin 4 is coming out very soon, and I'm very excited for that. Something about the instrumentation, I think, and the sort of whimsical, almost jazzy element of it. Well, there's a bit of jazz in Breath of the Wild, but not really as much in Pikmin. But it's that element of it that reminds me of Pikmin 3, especially. The other Pt.2 Pikmin games music is very different. Not including Hey Pikmin. Sorry, I wasn't excluding it out of malice, just out of forgetting. Alright, this is definitely gonna work if I... Oh, that didn't work. Check this out. Check this. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Yeah. Check this out. Check this out. Wait, though. But check this out. Yeah, no, yeah. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. And now, all you gotta do, no, yet, no. You stick, no, yet, no, and then get on it, quick! No, let me on it. Oh, it didn't even hook on. Definitely gonna work this time. It's gonna swing all the way down there. I'm gonna catch onto the hook. No, come back! Oh. I could have saved that by eating something. But I get more hearts back this way. No, it's okay. You don't have to. There are going to be so many more deaths after this. You don't have to keep doing that. I promise I'll keep your cookie salary intact regardless. But I just can't ask you to do that for this whole playthrough. That would be horribly immoral. Alright, fine. I'll do it like a normal person. Ugh. I'll do it like a normie. Attach that sort of to the side of that so it tilts and gives us a nice angle to clamber onto it while it's going down. Oh, this is not really the right angle for it, but it will still work anyway. Go! Here we are. And now it's just a gentle, nice ride. Oh, I thought it was going to go a bit steeper than that for the moment, and I was very anxious. Gentle, steep ride like that, and we're on our way, baby. And that's us done, did. Heck yeah, one of the powers gotten, one shrine completed, only... I actually don't know how many shrines are in this game. There are more than Breath of the Wild, I think. It's maybe like 150 or so? Yeah, I don't know, I don't remember. Anyway. You have done well to reach this place. We offer this light that will cleanse you of evil. Good! I'm in a real need of evil cleansing right now. I got like 27-ish of my hearts eviled and needing to be cleansed. Ah, that feels better. Like taking a shower, except brighter. Thank you very much. Yeah, strange that the curse would stay on my arm when he replaced this arm, but I guess it's on like my shoulder and like the little bit of flesh that is still there. It goes as far as my ribs, in fact. Thank you very much. Perfect. May the light of blessing grant you the strength you seek. I expect it shall. Bye! Oh man, it's pretty dark of night now. Haha! I wasn't scared this time, Rauru. I'm getting used to this. You did very well getting through that shrine, and you've restored an ability. This is wonderful. If you visit and complete 2 more shrines, you should be able to open the door to the Temple of Time. Thank you! You may want to mark the shrines in the distance with pins. Then you'll never lose track of where they are. Way ahead of you, pal! The Purah pad offers you a very useful scope. It's quite handy. Understood. Thank you. I won't actually say what I was just about to say. That's one there, that's one there. We did one here, and those are the only 2 I spy, so let's get on with it. Look, we got this Ultra Hand and suddenly the Amiibo one as well, which we're not going to use because I don't actually have any. I've got a Pt.2, but I don't think that counts. I think maybe if it's one that it doesn't, like, isn't specifically Zelda related, it still gives you, like, materials, but I don't need no stinking extra materials. Is this far enough to reach? Sure is. Perfect. Like, we got the Ultra Hand because we can do that with it anyways, is what I was going to say. We're going to make the longest bridge in existence. I believe there is a limit to how many items you can fuse together, but it's pretty considerable, and we're not likely to make it just with the few boards and planks we have on hand, I don't think. Well, that's not what I meant to do. Let go! Chunk. I am starting to understand how they programmed this. They've sort of created certain, like, attach points. So on this, like, shorter edge here, there's this one on the side, one in the middle, and then one on the other side there. Okay, I'm starting to understand how the physics of it works, which will help me build things in the future. Perfect. We've created the longest bridge in there's more bridge to add. Needs more. No, bridge is about 5 out of 10 right now. Needs more bridge. There we go. Look, I'm a Fire Emblem fan. We love our goddamn bridges, okay? There we go. This approach is an acceptable bridge length, I deem. All right, let's see if it's worth anything at all for getting down here. Oh, well, this looks to me like a perfect opportunity to add more bridge. Can I reach that with a backflip from here, do you think? No, that's pretty high up. All right, we'll get it with a bit of a... Oh, didn't mean to do that. Meant to jump backwards from... here. Meant from... here. There we go. Sorry, Master Sword. Some things come first. What are you good for, huh? Couldn't even get me more bridge. Because we're going to need to get across here somehow. Oh, never mind. I'm already across. We would have been able to use that rail to do. Oh, well. Let's just bring the bridge with us anyway. Hopefully if I drop it down here, it doesn't all smash. No. No. Wait. God, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it. Not the bridge. Oh, why would you... Why? What kind of cruel, heartless game is this? That takes a man's bridge before he's even had a chance to name it. I was gonna name it Burgundy, by the way. after the color that it will never be. Huh, apples! Well, Rauru, I've got sad news. That bridge we were talking about making for the longest time, it, fell. God, you're so tall. I see that they're still at work even now. We originally created the constructs to assist in our endeavors. All of us were fond of them. I never imagined they would continue to carry out their assigned tasks to this day. The fact that their labor no longer serves any purpose, yet they perform it still, it is disquieting to me. That's just because you're a kind-hearted soul. But also, I mean, are you mean to tell me that only I can see you? You're not going to go over there and tell them to cool it a bit? Hello there. Fix your gaze forward. Face it head on. Maker construct. Pardon me. I was absorbed in my woodcutting. They are somewhat sentient, aren't they? Are you here for woodcutting too? No, not really. I see. My apologies. None needed. There is an axe I no longer need over there. It is available if you want to do some woodcutting. Oh my. Has it grown so late already? I must have failed to notice the time bell. I will rest for today. Yes, you do this. Grown so late already. Yes, it's 6:50 in the morning. You've been up all night, have you? Well, I won't take your boat or the logs or any of this. Those are all yours. Man, you woke up really soon. That wasn't much of a nap. I am troubled by the sight of the constructs we created. They still strive to fulfill their purpose, even when anyone who would benefit is gone. To see them toil away still, it grieves me. I'm very sorry to hear that. Even still, I'll take you up. I'm glad you got rested from your nap. I think I'll take you up on your offer to grab this axe, because it looks lovely. Plus, we could always use some more bridge. Alright, gonna make this jump easy, breezy, beautiful. Cover girl! Oh, there's ledge below there. Right, so it'd be fine if I missed it. I think I was scared last time too, making that same jump. Doing that the exact same way. Right. We're off this way. This here is a most lovely thing that I've come to appreciate. Because it is a platform that is not affected in the slightest by any other physics of the area, so you can just drag it around to your heart's content. It's especially lovely if you have two of them, as you can bring both platforms to anywhere, basically. Zonite charge and some treasure here. Don't mind if I do. The poor maker constructs and steward constructs are gonna have a fit if they see all these pots overturned. I can't do much about the rubble, I'm not that strong. Some more amber, delightful. It's much more spiky in this game, which is obviously intentional. For reasons that will become clear very, very soon. Apple! Hooah! Mine! I missed. Only 2 apples? Oh no, of course. Who ever heard of a 2-apple apple tree? All of them have at least 3. I miss. I like how at the beginning of Breath of the Wild, you kind of have like an excuse for why Link is just kind of messing around, like going around picking apples and skipping through the daisies because he's like amnesiac. But in this one, he's just kind of feeling like being a bit of a goofball, it seems. I'm gonna bring this with me for a no, I'm not actually, because I don't have 2, so I don't think I will be getting too much use out of it. It's a shame. I feel like I wish I could pick this up and repair it. The architecture is so beautiful, and to see it go to waste. Well, I suppose nature reclaiming it is beautiful in its own way as well. Fish! Oh, the vibrations of me running scared the fish somewhat. I don't want anyone to think I wasn't culpable and them running away just then. God, they look so huge when you're actually swimming in the water. It must just be the way the light refracts that looks that way. Caught him from among the reeds. That was surprising. More mushrooms. Delightful. We've got like 16 of those. 23! Look at me go. We're making some mushroom stir fry in no time, and we've got plenty of room for it, so might as well make the good ones, I say, especially as we're going to be... That is one thing that it was kind of a shame about doing the game with no upgrades, is that cooking basically very rarely had any effect besides the special effect, so you were never like... You were never just going like, oh, let's put some steak together with some acorns to make some, like a nutty mushroom mix. You were never doing that with 3 hearts, because you never needed to. You could just eat, like, 3 eggs or whatever. So now that I'm going to be actually upgrading my health again, we'll be able to do that and actually have it be worth something in the gameplay, which will be very fun. Speaking of doing things and having them be worth things in the gameplay, the Mushroom Throwing Olympics. This year, 102. Hiya! Yes! It was not enough to kill it, which I should have expected and run forward much sooner. I'm gonna just waste my energy chasing after you is what I'm gonna do. Plus, it was a really cruel way to try and beat you to death with a stick after hitting you in the head with a mushroom. Sorry, I wasn't really adhering to the hunter's code or whatever of keeping it as humane as possible. We're ahead on our way to this next shrine, but I'm sort of faffing a little bit here. Let's put a bit of a move on here. I was trying to climb down carefully, but I stood still and slipped off, and it is fine. What is that? Oh, it's another frog. I thought it was a very strange fish, leaning its head up over the edge. Sorry, another frog must enter my... Did I actually catch that one? Sure I did. It has entered my pocket. Oh, the roots on this one are really crazy shapes. Guess because it's in the middle of a little pond like this. Oh, look at the cattails. You can eat these, I'm given to understand. In real life, anyway. Oh, sorry! I didn't see you there. Well, that stuff I was talking about keeping it humane. I guess I'm not following that anymore. I genuinely apologize for that. I just remembered there's a dye shop, and I was doing a bit of exploring for resources in in between part 0 and part 0A. No, it was during part 0 because part 0 was split up into multiple. Anyway, point is, I was off camera, did some exploration, and I remember going as far as Hateno Village, and I don't think this is a terrible spoiler to say that the dye shop is still there, so you can still dye all your clothes, which is exceptional, and we're going to be paying a visit there real soon. So I guess it's a bit of a spoiler because you might not have known that Hateno Village was still up and running. Because the world has changed somewhat in the time we've been away. Nevertheless, why, hello there, stem bulb. I'll be taking that. Thank you. And some more mushrooms. Our foraging plans have been going exceptionally so far. There are more frogs and fish in there. It's not a huge pond. I might be able to have an easier time catching the fish this time. And not without that stamina, I won't. 2 fish will do for now. We don't need to take the whole pond, do we? Oh, this is a very funky looking tree. Perhaps our first Korok is in sight? I found a few when I was in part 0, but I didn't ever really follow up. Nope, just another nest of bird eggs. Sorry for taking all those as well. Can eradicate the entire bird population on this place. I love how there are a whole bunch of birds up here, because it's like, because it's in the sky. Even if just the ones like it's like there are emu-looking things. Whoa, this little valley here is super gorgeous. And crates. Now a crate is much different from a pot. Pots, they're not meant to be smashed. They make an awful crashing sound, and there are glass shards that will break your feet if you step on them. That's not delightful at all. What is delightful is smashing crates. That's totally fine and good, and no one would be upset at me for that. Right, let me just take this up there. We're gonna break this in the most stylish way possible. Well, no, when it comes to Tears of the Kingdom, I suppose there are about 1,000 more stylish ways, but a quasi-stylish way. Here we go. I'm gonna throw it up in the air like, yeah! Yeah, I got 2 of them anyway. Was there anything inside? Ooh, some arrows. Delightful. No, Batman. And this one, we're gonna hit anemia with. Come back here, you. No, sorry. Oh, Rauru, I wasn't doing anything sketchy. I was just throwing boxes around at the wildlife. It sounds less bad than it is, maybe. Or something. What can I say that will make you grow me in your esteems, that I can say it? I love this view of the Temple of Time. I always took a moment to appreciate it whenever I passed by here. The Garden of Time was quiet. The only sound to be heard was the time bell ringing in mornings and evenings. It was as if the whole place changed at its chime, especially at night when the sound signaled the emergence of fireflies. Those were glorious times. Sorry to hear that they're all gone now. Man, this is a heck of a screenshot. I don't know why I'm doing that when I'm recording it, but oh, I finally got 2 of these. Delightful. That's when the real fun stuff happens. Because you can go up to one, hop up to the other, and then just use the other one as a platform. How dope is that? Go anywhere you want. I wonder if there's got to be a height limit at some point. If you go too high, it surely just goes like, you can't go past here, like if you go too far in the ocean in Breath of the Wild. I want to try it someday, though. Probably it would be easier to do with, like, some rockets and stuff instead of just climbing slowly like this, but it's an option anyway, doing it this way. Speaking of, what are we finding up here? Have we been here? No, we certainly haven't been up to this island. Gotta be some good treasure here for us. Well, it's not necessarily for us, but it can be. It can be. Yoink, yoink. Yoink, I said. Thank you. Smash! Oh, gotta love the arrows we're picking up here. Stoobity-boobity-bop. Doobly-dibbly-dop. I still have a few charges left over after all these years, even still. That's all that's up there, it looks like. That's all right with me. It's not a bad thing we found here. Bad few things. Although you might expect a Korok. Never mind. By the way, I actually haven't looked up yet if they changed the number of Koroks. I imagine they added more of those too. It's gonna be up at like 1,200 now. That would be hilarious if so. Oh, there's a third one over there. Delightful. I'm gonna stick them all together and bring them around with me. You are all coming with me. Please don't smack me in the back when I turn. Okay, good. Oh wow, this is all truly marvelous, isn't it? Ah, these things think they can fight me, but they have no idea just what feats of architecture I'm capable. Get off that platform. Oh wait, these aren't affected by gravity, so that's not gonna work the same way I was hoping for. Oh yes, you think you had some notion, did you? That you would be able to just shoot me in the face and be done with it, didn't you? Stop throwing rocks, you're ruining my monologue. Oh, enough with you then. Hey, yonk. These branches take him out in one combo. Delightful. I'll be having that bow, thanks. An old wooden bow. Oh, these are all old wood. Well, the other ones thought that was a perfect time to ignore me and go about their business, which is perfect. I doubt I'm going to be able to get much of a stealth hit here, because probably they're going to be patrolling a little bit here. I did not mean to unstealth there. And before it even swings, you do it. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't mean to do a fifth one. Sorry. I was wrecking my durability. Hey, ya bonk! Now that I'm using my sticks and not my branches, this is going much faster. Don't you shoot another arrow before I get a chance to thwonk you. Hey, ya thwonk! Thank you. Got a whole bunch of bows now, which is nice. That'll be enough with you. Sayonara. Get more supply crates for us. The loot is never end. That was underwhelming. The loot is never ending, I tell you. Hup. Smash. Hup. Smash. Yeah. These massive crates and they just have 1 or 2 arrows in them. Oh, there's my platforms. Let's bring those down here. Ah, it's harder to reach from below. Oh, an arrow over here. Sorry, if you could just get down there. Attach. What am I attaching it to here exactly? I've attached it, all right. Whoa. Oh, attached it to this box. Sorry, let's get that off. Thank you. Come with me. Oh, I didn't even check what's in this chest yet. You can just sit there all rotated wrong and everything. Oh, wait. Please tell me I can still reach this. Why is it going up so much higher? Damn it. They're gone forever. Well, that's fine. I didn't actually really need them. I just wanted to keep them around for a little bit there. God, kicking that in sandals? You're a lunatic, Link. And here's some opal. So we got some gemstones building here. Ooh, a rusty broadsword from you. Is that going to be better? It's probably not going to be quite as durable as these. I'll hold off on that for now. And another shield. Sweet. How's the shield we're using currently? So I can know I can use the weaker one first. Good. I mean, it may not. The shields have durability. Like every weapon and piece of equipment has hidden durability. You don't get to see how much it is. So I suppose. What is that? Oh, it's a Korok. Right, I did do this one. Oh man, look at the way the lighting is there. Oh, that's gorgeous. Anyway, I was saying something about the shields and durability. Right, this refers to defensive power, not durability. And I've never really been clear exactly what defensive power does in this game because it seems like, I think maybe what it is if an attack is above your thing's defensive power, it does way more damage to the shield than most attacks. So it's like you're protected somewhat up to this amount of damage, and then anything after that, it's doing massive damage to your shield, kind of dealio. Anyway, the real point is, though, that defensive stat does not necessarily indicate which one is more durable, so I might be messing up by using the wooden one first, because I tend to prefer to use the least durable ones first, to save the harder ones for worse scenarios, but never, that's enough about that. It's therapeutic cutting grass in this game. Maybe not quite as therapeutic as it would have been in some of the older 3D ones, but hey, it's not a competition. You've got to get back to your friend. Don't worry, I know all about it, pal. I will help you reach this goal if I can help it. Ah! You scared me! Oh, right. They don't know that I can see them yet. My bad.
Huh? Look and see me? I'm a Korok, one of the children of the forest. I was traveling with my friend, but we got separated. My friend is setting up a smoke signal. I can't wait to catch up. I'm so tired, though. I can't move.
Don't worry. I'm very sorry for scaring you. That was not my intent. I was being obtuse. This is gonna be the smoothest ride you ever had in your life. I don't want you to worry. I am not like the other tiers of players who would harm such a helpless and adorable creature. I would never do something like that, knowingly. Geronimo, pal. Hasta la vista. Be safe. Oh, I shouldn't have had you facing the land below. That's really, must be terrifying for you. Ugh, it was a bit of a bumpy landing, it seems. Sorry, that would have been much safer for you if you had been facing differently. Right. And like before, we could do this sensibly and make a platform out of these logs. Or we could do it the fun way. Observe the fun way. Okay, no, you need to hang on, Link. Oh my god, he let go there and I thought it was all over. Okay, I'm not out of the woods yet. There we go. Alright, fun way complete. Don't worry, I'll get you off that thing. Ah, you'll be with your friend again in no time. Ooh, there's a sail over here. There you are. Reunited and it feels so good.
Reunited at last! Thanks! I'd like to give you something, but here's all I have.
2 Korok seeds is more than enough, my friend. Those are sacred treasures of your people or something.
Bye!
Goodbye.
Thanks for bringing my friend.
Anytime, pal.
I made it, thanks to you.
Oh no, I didn't do much. This small seed was given to you by a Korok. It has a distinct smell. If you gather a bunch of them, you never know what may happen. It could be nothing. So why even bother? Fireflies. Yoink. Thankfully that didn't scare the other ones off. Bugger. Yoink. Yoink! Oh, I can't believe I missed that. Yet one remains. I'm gonna jump off the edge trying to get it, aren't I? Yoink! So we've learned not to do that. Oh god, it spawned me all the way back here. That's just cruel. What if I hadn't done that with the... anyway. I guess it's for the best that it spawned us back here, because I want to be down here now. God, I'm having so much fun just wandering around in this game already. Taking it at its pace is much more relaxing than the way we were doing it before. As is to be expected. Look at all the little buggy boos. Not just the sunset fireflies, but the little the grasshoppers are all around this time of night as well. All right, here. I know just what we're going to do. This is the wrong implement. Last time, the way I got through here, an acorn, lovely, was I built a very long bridge of logs. Much like our bridge we had before. Actually, it wasn't as good as the one we had before this very episode. But with the power of Ultra Hand, that's not even slightly necessary. Because much like I was doing with those platforms that ignore gravity, I can just get along here by Ultra Handing the logs along. Like so. And just daisy chaining them along here. I love the way the wood is so light that it pops up right up out of the water like that. So in just a minute, we'll be on the other side and we can carry on with our adventure. Delightful. Now, I believe it may be around here. Hello, oh, we're doing this, are we? Oh, you think you're so funny with your changing timings when I thought I knew the timing. You silly bean, you silly goose, you silly rabbit, you silly woodland critter. I haven't the time for you. Oh, you think I'm not gonna let you pass by without... I did it wrong. I'm embarrassed. Let me go. Look at the sail here, too. It's getting carried away by the wind here. Listen. I've had patience for things in my time, but I do not have patience for your nonsense. Ooh, dear. Oh, I didn't know it could do it twice. Listen, I've had enough of... I'm ignoring that one. You know, I'm ignoring all of you. You guys are just being mean at this point. You're making me look dumb in front of my friends. I don't need any more bits from you at the moment. There'll be time to gather all those later. Let's just run along the outskirts. Oh, I'm running right past the shrine we're supposed to be going to, which is up this mountain. Silly me. You know, it's only halfway up the mountain. It's right there. Sorry about that. My sincerest apologies. Music, if you could chill out, please, even though you are bumping. Ooh, rock. And something underneath rock. It was a cricket. It was a cricket, not a grasshopper. My mistake. In Isa Shrine. Well, let's get in Thera Shrine. Hang on, I'm gonna bring this rock if that's alright. You and me, Rock, we're gonna become heroes together. Oh, sorry, I'm leaving you behind for reasons. So, Rauru, what have we got here? Do tell. At any time you... So you've made it here. Now then, extend your right hand. Your wish is my command. Is it okay if I scratch my temple during this? Thanks. A sword! Well, I'm flattered, but I already have one, so it's alright. I can do this shrine without it. Fuse! Attach something to an equipped weapon or shield to enhance it. You can undo the fusion, but that will destroy whatever has been attached. Thus far, my favorite new rune in the game. I will never, ever tire. This is the fuse ability. It allows you to fuse something nearby to your weapon or shield, thereby enhancing it. Why not pick up that sword just ahead and then fuse a nearby object to it? Use fuse and then receive the blessing from this shrine. Thank you, Rauru. Goodbye. I don't think as long as I live will I ever tire of taking a stick, taking an egg, and just going, this is an egg stick now. It gives me so much joy. I could not possibly explain it. It's just so great that you can just walk around with whatever random junk stacked on your back. And funny enough, the first time we did this one, I didn't realize that you could fuse environmental items like this. I thought it was only materials, so I didn't even try doing that to make any kind of big club I could use. Egg club! I just picked up one of the rocks, and let's see if I can do it again this time. And I basically just bashed this wall down by doing this. Yeah, it worked the same way this time. Just like a bit of it knocks against it and the collision happens, but what they are intending for you to do, I think, is for... Oh, can you make a club kind of thing with a long stick? Like that's the wrong one. With a polearm? Items used equipment are detachable via your inventory. Right. Boulder sledge! So can you just go like, heh! Oh, wicked. You can do it on it with a polearm, too. You attach boulders to stuff and it makes it very destructive. Let's make a few more of these, why don't we? Only adds 2 to the damage, which is a little strange. And why not, for good measure, let's put one on our shield, so we can have a very blocky figure going up ahead here. And they want us to bring the sword, but I'm alright without it, I think. Come on, Egg Club. We've got a world to save. Look at this ridiculous shield. I also learned that if you try and shield stuff with anything awkward on the end of it, you just fall over, which is really funny. And I love it so much. I spy treasure. I'll shield bash it off. Oh my god, that totally works. That's the coolest thing ever. If you put a blunt thing on your end, you could shield bash with it. That's dope. Thank you for the arrows. But of course, it isn't limited to only melee weapons and shields. Oh no, 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 no. Because if you pluck some lovely fire fruits like these, you can stick them on the end of a bow. And launch them into stuff. Dope, dude. Am I right or am I right? It would be kind of dope if you could fuse like nearby boulders and stuff to your arrows, like you can do with the shields and melee attacks. Oh my god, the boulder just gets a hell of a lot bigger when you pull it out. I didn't notice that before. That's hilarious. You got one heck of a shield arm, Link. So does that mean shield bashing with a boulder on the end also hurts enemies? That would be cool. Small key, a key to the door inside of a shrine of light. Oh, it's a cool design. It looks like almost a little bit Sheikah-ish. With the eye shape and all. Can you fuse chests to stuff? Ooh, there's a rock here. Is there anything on those pillars? I don't believe so. I've got all the treasure in here anyway. So if there is anything that's just loose lying around. Alright, might as well fuse a rock to this because I don't think there's any downside to fusing weapons generally. You can always take it off later if you decide you don't want that rock on the end of it. Destroys the rock, but no harm in doing it really other than that. Oh, wow. The shrine design is really cool in this place. I love the way it's like a translucent ceiling. So it looks like this shrine exists just somewhere. And there's like a misty sky on the other end of it. So cool. Anyway, this thing looks unfriendly. And by looks like, I mean, I remember it being unfriendly. Nevertheless, won't scare us because we've got Egg Club. Oh, you can fuse stuff too. Well, you haven't the creativity I've on my side. Listen, you fiend, just because you think you've got a bow. Look, it's not getting through the border, okay? Egg Club! Egg Club!
Egg Club.
How did it actually hit me before the hand was down on my level? I can't say. But it's great because I don't have to. Oh, it's respawned all the boulders. You've only made me more powerful.
Doink.
Doink.
Donk.
With an army of boulders on my side, who could stand in my way? Out of my way. I love that so much. I did not know you could do that. Have you seen the meme of it's Breath of the Wild, but it's the cover art, but it's just the title is just replaced with "I did not know you could do that in this game." I love that image so much because it's usually 100% true. I love how much the boulder blocks me in this preview, too. God, this is... In addition to just being awesome, it's just one of the funniest games ever. I'm pretty confident at this point. And I mentioned a few times already in Part 0 and Part 0A, but I love the little proud little laugh he does when you fuse something. He's just like, ha-ha! Like, yes! I didn't think it would work! Alright, I gotta remember that you don't stagger at all. So I gotta be... No, Egg Club is almost broken. Oh, let's not use it. Oh, I'm not even using Egg Club. Oh, the egg broke off very quickly. How could Egg Club betray me like this? Well, the boulder hammer with the rusty sword's gonna not have great durability, so let's get rid of that. It seemed like some of those were doing more damage than others, or was it my imagination? Anyway, that's enough out of you. You caught me off guard the first time, but don't think that I'll be fooled by such cheap tactics this time. Hiya! Rock hammer! Alright. Boulder hammer! There we go. I had to say the right thing. And we get rid of one of these bows here. Have I shot this one? Yes. I shot it once, so... For the durability's sake. Look at all the rocks all strewn about here. Hey, yoink, yoink, yoink! Ooh, what is that? Is that a torch? Oh, just a stick. It's nicer than this one, though, so let's swap it out. And these thorns, I couldn't figure out what they were for the first time I was here. Can you fuse with them? Oh, you totally can! Okay, I burned them the first time like an idiot. I was like, it looks like there's something underneath there. But being able to fuse them makes a lot of sense, actually. I wonder how much fuse power they have. We've got an empty stick right here. Let's try it out. +5! Oh, not bad. I dig it. Well, if that's all the treasure and we're at the end here, let's go get it. I'm pretty sure the dialogue is the same at the end of every shrine. Except for sometimes it's different. It's like, you have done well to conquer this combat trial or whatever. But since these are normal shrines, I think we can skip through most of this. Thank you very much. Sorry, it feels a bit rude to skip you when you've been waiting here many, many years to bless me with this light, probably. But know that it is greatly appreciated, and it's only because we're completely out of time for this episode that I was skipping through it. So it looks like maybe we are going to be getting one shrine per episode for a little bit here. Like I was saying, this probably the first 5 episodes are going to be somewhat a retrace of what we've already done in episodes 0 and A. But 0 and 0A, rather. Can I really complain when the game is as lovely as this? No. No, I can't.
Link. I came here because there is something I failed to give you.
Well, that's all right. I'm sorry you had to travel all this way. I've been around again soon.
Please take it.
Oh, I just noticed they all have a little bit of symbol right on their chest sort of area like that. It explains something I was wondering about in parts 0 and part 0A. Sure, I'll take it. If you're willing to offer it. Ooh, what a lovely necklace. Sure. Oh, it's not. It's a battery. Thanks. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. Again, with that little eye pattern, it's kind of almost Chica-ish. Energy cell, a gift from a Zonai construct designed to be worn on a belt. It can power Zonai devices. Thank you.
What I have just given you is an energy cell. It is required to make use of the tools known as Zonai devices. I cannot demonstrate its utility because there are no Zonai devices right here.
I'll find some. I'm an intrepid explorer who has a habit of wandering off places I shouldn't be.
However, I have associates on the other side of that cave system. They can teach you how to use this.
Thank you.
I hope that the energy cell I provided was useful to you.
I'm certain it will be.
What I have just given you is an energy cell.
Yeah, right. Okay, got it. Thanks. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you repeat yourself. You too. And we will all be taken care next time on The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, because regrettably, that's all the time we have for now. God, the spikes on this look so vicious. I'm anxious just him having it on his back like that. We have our heading, though, and that's to get over to where it's cold. And somewhere in between here and there, I'm pretty sure I found a cooking pot one of these times, last time, rather. So if I can find it again, we can cook up some of those peppers, and we'll have a totally easy time trekking through the cold areas. Although we do have a ton of materials here, so we could probably just stave the cold off by munching through everything anyway. Next time on The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. So thank you so very much for coming around. Next video on the channel is going to see some more Fire Emblem 3 Houses or Verdant Wind Assassins Only Run. Or unless it's... Oh, sorry, just knocked my controller over. No, it is that. And that's all, so thank you very much for coming around. Hopefully I will see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace! Interesting. Yes, it would be very difficult to identify him without a face or fingerprints. And there's just one more thing I'd like to inquire about. I don't think you needed to get both. What is this round thing next to the victim in the photo? Yes, I'm also interested in this. Something so important to the victim, he took it with him as he escaped the launch pad. A capsule that apparently contains asteroid samples.